Right guys, what is going on? BusterBarnes here, bringing you my preview for Game Week 18 in Fantasy Premier League. A blank Game Week, one where some teams are not playing, so probably a bit of a frantic time. Are people using their free hit? Are they wildcarding? Are they just going with it? Have they already prepared the team? We'll see what it is that I did as I do give you guys my preview and look at a few games that I think you should be focusing on for this blank game week. Some big news that Aston Villa will not be playing Spurs as they have had a coronavirus outbreak at Villa. However, Tottenham are still playing, which is a good thing for people like me who have three Tottenham players. They are playing Fulham, which maybe some would argue is an easier and better fixture for them. A Fulham side that might not be that sharp, as it has been a while that they haven't played a game actually. So we'll see how that one goes. But if you guys do enjoy these preview videos, please be sure to leave a like, join the league code, it is not too late to do so, that is at the top of the screen, and also be sure to subscribe for more Fantasy Premier League content. But with that said, let's see how my team is looking for Game Week 18. Alright everyone, this is my team. As you can see, a few players that are not playing, and I actually did take a -4 because of what I heard with the Aston Villa game. So I have taken a -4. The reason I have not done a free hit is because I think I have enough players to warrant not playing the free hit. I don't really want to use it. If you look at my bench, all of them have fixtures, bar the goalkeeper. So on the off chance that one or two of them play, that could still work out well for me. Obviously, Brewster will probably get some minutes. I'm not sure whether I want him as my first sub or not. Mitchell could be an outside shout, but I think I'll probably keep it Brewster. Who knows? You've got to think he'll score eventually, so maybe against a Newcastle side. Who knows? Obviously, the big one, Martinez, is not playing. I don't have a sub goalkeeper, but I think I'm just going to have to, stick it out, guys, and unfortunately just not have a goalkeeper for this week. The player that I did bring in, the first one was Cancelo. Brought him in for Robertson. Robertson wasn't going to play with Liverpool. Cancelo, maybe a bit risky. Who knows? Walker is back, but Cancelo did get subbed off in the FA Cup match, so hopefully you think that is to play against Brighton. He's been on great form as well, so dropping him wouldn't seem like the wisest of moves, but it is Pep Guardiola, so who knows, a bit of a risk. Maybe Diaz would have been a bit less of one, or Stones, but I've gone for Cancelo, why not, go for it. Maguire and Reguilon still there. Reguilon could be still getting punished for, going on that party. Hopefully not, hopefully he plays. Like I said, I do have two defenders that could play, so maybe not the worst thing. Tierney was a big shout of someone that maybe we could have brought in, and he was someone that I was thinking of. But Arsenal, they're on a good bit of form, but I just think Palace will be defensive. Will it be the same sort of game? Arsenal could still, struggle against a team like this. So, I don't know. Arsenal are still a bit sketchy for me. Obviously, I still have Saka, though. He's been good. He's a very good budget option. Son, obviously, in my midfield. Bruno Fernandes against Burnley. Was actually thinking of captaining him, but I have moved my captain to another player who I have brought in. That was the -4 hit. Took out Jack Grealish for Kevin De Bruyne, someone who I think looks pretty essential for this week. He's on good form against Brighton. Jesus, not sure if he's still out, but we might see De Bruyne start up front again. We might see him, on penalties and stuff as well. So I think I'm feeling alright about bringing him in. Who knows what will happen with the Pep roulette. So, having said that, Mahrez I've had to keep him basically for this week. I would have got rid of him, but I might have got rid of him for De Bruyne, to be honest, if Grealish was still playing. But with Grealish not playing, I'm going to have to keep Mahrez. I guess hope and pray that he starts. He probably won't still, but maybe he can get off the bench and get some minutes. I have no clue. It's been ages since Mahrez has even played any minutes. If you actually look at this, look, he's got 4 minutes, 18 minutes. Really just not being utilised in the Premier League. Hopefully that changes. I have no clue, to be honest. Up front we have Kane and we have Calvert-Lewin, who is on the red because it's been revealed he has a hamstring injury. So that does mean that Brewster is probably going to come on for him. The reason that I haven't actually just swapped them now is because, there's the odd chance there's like a little manager mind game thing. I don't think Ancelotti is doing that. I think he's probably being very serious, but may as well just keep him on there just in case, because if worse comes to worse, he just comes off anyway, so that's not big of an issue. But yeah, looking at my team, guys, I'm actually alright with it, because I do think these bench players will, one or maybe even two of them will come on, so I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, it's annoying not having Martinez. See, maybe, you could argue I could take a -8 and bring in someone, but I don't think looking at any of these games, if there's really a definite clean sheet in any of them, to be honest. And maybe you could look at Man City, Brighton, but I've obviously already got 3 Man City players. Sheffield, Newcastle, one of them could keep a clean sheet. I don't know. Wolves, Everton. I just don't feel confident enough in any of those games about a team keeping a clean sheet that I'd want to take the -8. So I think I'm just going to have to stick with not having a goalkeeper. Obviously, the news of Calvert-Lewin is a bit annoying, but so many people have him already that it doesn't really affect things too much. Obviously, maybe a bit nervous that loads of people will be using their free hits and stuff, but like I said, I still have a fair few players playing, so hopefully I won't fall behind too badly. There could be a lot of people that aren't even doing anything, so maybe that will actually prove to be a decent thing for me. As you guys know, what my plan actually is to do is to wildcard after this week and build around the double game week and games after that. So, yeah, hopefully that plan can come to fruition. Who knows if the whole COVID thing, what's going to happen with football. Hopefully, football can still continue as long as it's safe. But yeah, that is my plan, to use my wildcard after this. So hopefully this team can put in a good performance before some of them do leave. Some of them will be staying, obviously. But yeah, that was my plan all along, to use my wildcards, and then maybe even my bench boost if I can distribute the prices evenly. As you guys know, I usually give you 3 fixtures to focus on for this week. Obviously, there are less fixtures, so maybe makes it harder. But if you look at the games, I think it's pretty obvious. I think City and Brighton, you want to get City players. Tottenham and Fulham, if you don't have them already, you want Tottenham players. And it's between, to be fair, Arsenal and Palace or United and Burnley. As United are away, even though there's no fans, I'll go with maybe Arsenal and Palace to be the next game to focus on. Maybe you want a defender like Tierney, maybe you want Lacazette if you want to take a punt. Not thoroughly convinced on Arsenal yet. I do have Saka, but yeah, those are maybe the 3 fixtures that I would look at if I were you guys. Obviously, my review of this game week will be coming out once it has ended, which will be probably Friday, as there isn't a game on Friday anymore, as Chelsea and Fulham has moved back a day, because obviously Fulham have a game this Wednesday. So I wish they would have given Chelsea a 2-game break between Arsenal and Villa, but obviously they did not want to do that. But this is not a time for me to vent about that. But yeah, I don't know. My team's looking alright. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you're doing this week. Are you using a wild card? Are you using a free hit? Are you using another chip? Are you using nothing at all? I would love to know what you guys are planning, and maybe your plan for Game Week 19 as well, if that is linked to this as well. I would love to know. As always, please be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more Fantasy Premier League content. I hope you all do have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.